The Yonex US Open 2019 kicked off a busy July with 4 back-to-back tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And after 4 days of scintillating badminton in Fullerton, California, it came down to the final 5 matches, with 14 of the 16 competitors playing in their first US Open final. Finals day got underway with a mixed doubles clash between Li Zhehui and Su Yaqing of Chinese Taipei and fourth seeds Dong Gikel and Delphine Delroux of France. Both pairs were hunting for their first Super 300 crown, but it was Li and Su who took charge from the start, wrapping up the first game in 17 minutes. Even though Gikel and Delroux put up a strong fight late in the second, the Chinese Taipei duo held their ground to win 21-17, 21-17 and lift their first HSBC BWF World Tour title together.
很开心我们这一次可以从会外这样一路打到现在，打到冠军，然后我觉得对我们两个也是一个肯定，然后我们会继续努力。
The women's singles final pitted Chinese qualifier Wang Zheyi against Korean third seed Kim Ga-eun. Wang was making her second straight tour final after losing to another Korean, An Se-young, in Canada just the previous week. Having not dropped a game all week, Wang continued her domination, taking the first game 21-18.
Fantastic! What a shot!
The second game was much closer, with Kim winning 6 points on the trot to level the scores at 17 all.
因为在第二局的时候，韩国对手就是有改变他的战术，所以一下打乱了自己的节奏。但是在场上，我觉得自己应该还是把自己稳定下来，及时调整，因为最后还有几分，谁也说不定。对，不要放弃。
Wang kept her composure to clinch the straight games victory in 52 minutes and seal her first Super 300 crown.
因为上一次比赛我是获得了亚军的成绩，但是这一站比赛我可能是重新再来，想做好每一场球。当然打到冠亚军决赛，我们每个人的目标都是去争取冠军。
The men's singles final was the only one to feature 2 unseeded players, as Chinese Taipei qualifier Lin Chunyi took on Thailand's Thanongsak Sansombunsuk. Both men were appearing in their first HSBC BWF World Tour final, and it was Lin who got off to a flying start, taking the first game 21-10.
这场比赛一开始还好，有一点紧张，然后后面就是放开去打，就还好。
High on confidence, Lin was even more devastating at the start of the second game, opening an 8-point advantage to reach 12-4 before clinching the second game 21-13 to capture the Yonex US Open 2019 men's singles crown. The only top seeds to reach the final in Fullerton were the women's doubles pairing of Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida. The Japanese faced Korean 5th seeds Baek Ha-na and Chung Kyung-yoon in the battle to become US Open champions for the first time. Matsuyama and Shida lived up to the expectations of being number 1 seeds by winning a competitive first game 21-16.
Oh, good cutoff. Keeps that pressure on. Waited for that time.
With the momentum swinging their way, the Japanese duo piled more pressure on their opponents by taking an 11-4 lead in the second game. Despite their best efforts, there would be no comeback by the Koreans, as Matsuyama and Shida held off their charge to win 21-16 and take their first tour title of 2019. The last match of the day was the highly anticipated men's doubles clash between 2014 world champions Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chul from Korea and second seeds Li Yang and Wang Qilin of Chinese Taipei. Having defeated crowd favourites and fellow Koreans Lee Yong-dae and Yoo Yeon-seong in an epic semi-final, Li and Yang went into the match high on confidence and favourites to lift their maiden US Open crown. The match lived up to its billing as both pairs thrilled the crowd with intense rallies and powerful smashes. Ko and Shin took the first game 21-13 before Li and Wang launched their fight back, seizing the second game 21-17. But unfortunately, early in the decider, Wang injured his back and was forced to retire from the match at 6-3, handing the victory to Ko and Shin. It was not the way they would have wanted to win, but the champions were delighted to secure their second tour title of 2019 and the first US Open crown together.
일단 저희보다 랭킹이 높은 선수들을 이겨서 기분이 좋고 저희는 이제 그 선수들이랑 할 때 부담감이 없으니까요. 그러니까 저희가 이제 마음껏 할 수 있는 기량을 펼친 게 좀 승리의 요인이 되지 않았나 생각해요.